I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome.
Всем доброго времени суток.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Вы на канале Астростример. Как вы видите, мы уже добрались до института, того самого злосчастного места, в которое попадают немногие. И у нас, соответственно, задача разобраться с Шоном. Будем ли мы уничтожать институт или нет, это вы уже увидите ближе к концу. Ну а сейчас мы отправимся прямиком к нему.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, honey?
Go away!
What do you want me to
Father!
do?
Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. Only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
С доктором Ли мы еще знакомы по третьей части Fallout, когда она еще была в Вашингтоне. По факту.
Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
You made a child synth that looks like you, It's an abomination.
It's a synth, not a human being. A simulacrum. Try to be more open-minded. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you...
Sean,
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments. Our advances will, in time, change the world.
Hey there.
I couldn't be more proud of what we've achieved.
Ну ладно, давайте пообщаемся с учеными другими. Без стрельбы только. Только без стрельбы. Блин. Что у нас тут? Стоп. Надо ж ниже опуститься, по идее, или нет?
almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their
It's an
productive
honor
lifespans.
to have you here,
If you
ma'am.
ask me, they were built pretty well.
Doctor,
There we go.
they weren't
All
kidding.
set.
You
Unit,
really
you
are
can return
here.
to duty.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Dr.
Of course.
Fillmore,
Hey, what do you need?
it must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Greetings. As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I'll take a look.
Круто, конечно, но боюсь, что может не пригодиться. Вот 4, 24, 15. Ну такое, не знаю. Нудно. Аккумуляторы нам пригодятся, поэтому не будем их продавать.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued? Glad you made it.
Correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want Supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
The commissary is always open. Would you like some processed sustenance packets?
I'll take a look, sure.
Будем продать, интересно. Я ничего продавать я не буду. И ничего. Крайне в данный момент.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Биолог весельника, он еще носителем нормально.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the commissary. What can I get for you?
So much research, so little time.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much...
Hey.
Will there be any pain?
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going. No hurry, though.
After what I've been through?
I should think so. How about you take some time to get comfortable? In the meantime, we'll do that checkup when you're good. Take care of yourself. I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Authorized personnel only.
So, Doc,
Hi, Doc.
Pass along your message, Doctor.
Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
The only place I want to call home was destroyed a long time ago.
I'm truly sorry. This must all be terribly difficult for you. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here. See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Serious.
seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some
I
heads
hear
together?
we're about to get a new food
Dragging their
supplement.
feet on the
All this
targeting
must be a
package
little
upgrades I asked
overwhelming for
for.
you.
Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me a lot? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close... Despite your relation to Father, I'm sure you understand.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take... It's nothing personal. Now, Father, our primary responsibility...
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Да, доктора Зиммера мы уже здесь... Уже с ним сталкивались в тройке. Квест выполняли.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously. I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that just...
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
И вот сидим, мы выполняли квест.
Subject identified.
Блин, ну как сказать?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she
Rushed
even
work is
testing?
sloppy at best.
At this
and
point,
deadly
she's
at
just doing it
worst.
for fun.
Hey there.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin, but I can't be in 2 places at once. We haven't been able to crack that one yet.
Doc?
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
I didn't say it was easy, but I've been practicing at it since I was a little girl. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us. Well, that was productive. Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
Не буду дочитать. Личная запись. За последние 24 часа мною были обнаружены не менее 7 чудовищных нарушений правил института. Меня невероятно расстраивает тот факт, с какой легкостью люди игнорируют инструкции, разработанные для того, чтобы защитить всех нас. Мэдисон настаивает на том, чтобы продолжить испытания ребенка Синда, несмотря на мой скепсис по отношению ко всему проекту. В любой другой ситуации я бы сразу пошел к директору. Но, учитывая все обстоятельства, я буду просто ждать. Понятно. Уже ничего интересного. Идем дальше.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
Перед этим пока никаком не будем, посмотрим, какая ситуация. Те наши задачи вообще, наверное, скорее всего, институт уничтожить. Скорее уничтожить, чем нет. Это вполне реально. Как уничтожили анклав во второй и в третьей части, также можно институт. Нет. С анклавом было сложнее возиться. Нет, проще. Вернее, еще проще. Потому что, ну, там и так все было более чем понятно. Они полились. К тому же.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. And those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well, I suppose you're right.
It's great to have you here.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I'm sure it's fascinating, but that's not why I'm here.
Of course. I completely understand. Before you go, at least let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. I promise I'll keep it short. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare... In any case, I imagine you'll...
Right. You mentioned medical care?
In that case, you'll want to introduce... He's our top biologist, Dr. Volk. You won't find...
Please resist any urge you might feel to
Clayton.
specimens and
Something I can do for you?
Tell me more about...
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Что-то сразу вспоминаются те гаилы, которые были в метро Эксодусе. Ну, то есть, которые ближе к финалу. Ближе к финалу их уничтожаем. Вот, последний нас атакуют, обрывается, падает, разбивается. И, соответственно, ну, нас везет еще живой медик. Что-то такое. Много ресурсов будет. Немало. Давайте в другой какой-нибудь раз зайдем. Вот они, эти гаилы. Но это страшно представить, что будет, если их выпустить.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics.
Хотя здесь страшнее меня нету. В любом случае. Потому что гаилы, да, они представляют опасность, я не спорю. Как и когти смерти, штурматроны, но тем не менее. Но у них есть определенные ограничения, которые у главного героя, вернее главной героини в данной ситуации нет вообще от слова совсем. Так. Advanced Systems. Ну, пошли туда. Что там? Медом навязано. Вот, а доктор Ли. Давно не виделись. Ну, правда, там был выходец из другого убежища, ну ладно. И родился он не в убежище, однако. То есть, за его стенами.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Ой. Блин. Не. Это по рандому нажал и убил. Сдуя. Убираем оружие.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. Yes.
I get the...
What I want in... Oh, before I forget. I've been told to... You're to be given...
Thank you. I'm
given that the relay is... In case the significance is lost, if nothing else. Now, unless...
I'd like a progress report.
Taking your new appointment in stride, I see. Very well. We've shifted resources off of other projects, like the child synth, to focus on Phase 3. I'm hoping that the above-ground efforts are successful. I understand those depend heavily on you.
Dr. Lee? Is everything okay, Doctor?
Yes, things... I'm sorry.
Прикольно.
Hey.
Ready.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
What's on your mind?
Your thoughts?
Ridding the Commonwealth of that mutants.
Right.
I'm pleased to see that you're taking...
That's all for now.
Anything useful?
К Мэксону идем или куда? Давайте идем в Sanctuary.
Remain vigilant. Heads up. Go.
Я даже не знаю, что с этим всем делать. И выполнять квесты за подземку. Даже не знаю. Просто без понятия. Прямо у нас особое строить. Ну куда же его отправлять? Ну типа не зря потраченные будут средства, если там есть куда влепить это. А, еще здесь есть вода, оказывается. Вот оно. Это что за дичь была? разбирать ничего не буду. Мы строить пока ничего здесь не будем.